Welcome back. 5:15 is your time, and so far this week has been relatively tame weather-wise, but we are going to have some showers moving back in today. Not going to be a washout, but some light rain for your morning commute, and temperatures generally in the 50s and 60s. So yesterday we were waking up to the 40s. This morning it's just a little bit warmer, or more seasonable if you will, but we are going to be cooler during the afternoon. Yesterday we ended up hitting 77. Today I think the best we're going to be able to do is the upper 60s to maybe 70 degrees if we can get a peak of sunshine or two a little bit later on. But as you're heading out the door in the next hour or so, we do have some light rain that you need to know about. This is leading to some wet road conditions from Dayton to Cleveland to Chattanooga to Dalton, all the way to Blue Ridge and LJ and across North Alabama. So again, nothing heavy, nothing severe this morning, just more of a nuisance rain. So grab the umbrella before you head out, because those wet road conditions going to continue to spread off to the east. You can see a little bit of that here in Chattanooga. Again, the rain is very light, but later this afternoon and evening we'll have some additional showers starting to fire up as this low pressure continues to slide off to the east. Again, the heaviest stuff along the Gulf Coast and into south parts of Mississippi and even into Alabama. So this is all spreading to the east. But again, I would expect additional showers to begin developing a little bit later on today. So here's a look at your futurecasts. Again, first wave of rain moves out by probably 7 or 8, and then we'll get a break during the mid-morning. But notice during the afternoon into the evening, we'll have some of these showers, some of which could be a little bit heavier, developing throughout the afternoon and evening. Overnight, things will be relatively calm. Still going to be overcast. We could have a few showers between, I would say, midnight and 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, but we should get a few peaks of sunshine tomorrow afternoon, which will give us a little more instability. Temperature's going to be warmer, and then that front gets a little bit closer, which means we could have a few stronger storms developing again during, I would say Thursday afternoon into the late evening. So we'll have to keep a close eye on the weather tomorrow. And then by Thursday night, things kind of fade away a little bit with more showers possible as we get into your Friday. So Storm Prediction Center has went ahead and outlined our entire coverage area in a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk. So the threat's not going to be overwhelmingly high tomorrow. But if you recall, on Saturday, we had a marginal risk and we still have quite a bit of severe weather. So I'd still be weather aware and keep a close eye on the radar throughout your Thursday and really over the next couple of days through next week, because things are going to stay active. We'll have dry periods, but there's going to be at least the chance of somewhat of rain each day, especially as we get into early next week. And your potential rainfall over the next 7 days has increased a little bit from yesterday, because it looks like this system's going to be further to the north and it's kind of just going to hang out across the southeast, which means we're going to have a pretty good chance of seeing several inches of rain between now and early next week. Some locally higher amounts possible in places like Murphy, Blue Ridge, and LJ, where anywhere is 3 to 4 inches going to be possible. So again, the further south you go, still looking at a better chance of seeing some of those higher rainfall amounts over the next week or so. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 69 your high today with scattered showers developing this afternoon. We'll have the chance of a few strong storms tomorrow. Friday, just a few hit or miss showers. Then moving into your Mother's Day weekend, we'll be dodging some rain, but again, there will be some dry periods. Temperature is somewhat comfortable in the 70s, and it looks like we could have some heavier rain to start next week. So, yeah.
Joy.
It's been very rainy, it feels like, over the last couple of weeks. So
we can just call it monsoon season.
Yeah, it's what monsoon May.
Yes, it works.
Love the sound of that.